Hey Divas, welcome and welcome back. It's your girl Keisha here with another video, and today we're going to do the final setup in my Budget Savvy Planner for 2025. So if you like budgeting, cash stuffing, savings, challenge, thinking funds, every and all things that have to do with your money, I would love for you to subscribe, but more importantly, don't move. All right, Diva, we are still in Vlogmas, and we are about to end the budgeting series of my Vlogmas series. After this video, we're going to be moving into my planning. And I'm going to show you all the goodies that I'm using in 2025 as far as my planning systems go. But before we get there, we need to wrap this budget planner up. So just a quick little recap of where we are. I put my name in the book. I didn't do my financial goals. That's what we're going to do today. But all of my budget trackers, with the exception of one, have been filled in. We did my subscription page. We have the bill payment tracker, so as I pay my bills, I can write in how much I pay each month for the next 12 months. We are holding off and doing a debt payment tracker. I'll do this in the beginning of January is what I decided. The payment plan tracker, this is if I'm doing like a pay in 4, anything like that. I don't have anything currently going on. This is for 2025, so no need to set that up. We set up my sinking fund, so I explained to you what my priorities are for 2025, and I've showed you the total that I need to come up with, and I'm showed you how much I need to save per month to get to that total. And we set up the yearly spending tracker. And the last tracker we set up is my business tracker, tracking how much I make throughout my business for 2025. So now that I put everything in place, I feel like I'm comfortable setting up my goals. And like I said in one of my first videos, is that I kind of did it backwards because I wanted to do the work before I got to the goals. I wanted to see how much I needed in savings, what my savings goals were. My debt goals, I still don't know yet, but I'll fill that part in. I set up my travel budget planner, so I have an idea of the places that I want to go, the trips I have planned out for 2025 so far. So now I know what my travel goals are. So it was really important for me to do the work first. And I recommend that if you get this planner or any planner, that you sit down, write down your goals, kind of do it backwards, back into your goals. See what you want to do. You want to save $10,000. Okay, that means you need to save $2,500 a quarter, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, so let's get started. My first goal is income, and I want to increase my income by $100,000. That's a big number, I know, but I'll talk you through it. My why is my why is I want to meet my 2025 and beyond financial goals and build foundation for generational wealth. I believe this number in 2025 will propel me to where I want to see my family in the next 10, 15, 20 years and beyond. What are my roadblocks? My roadblocks is me. My roadblocks is me. Failure to act. This type of number, abundance is a mindset. And even though I strongly believe in it, I know I don't always take the actions of my belief, which means I'm not a strong believer. So I need to read more. I need to do more. I need to stop giving myself excuses as to why I'm not posting every day or doing whatever it is I said I'm going to do. If I do those things, I can get to this number. And I'm going to show you how easy this number is. My first action step, I need to earn on average of $274 a day. $274 a day doesn't seem like a lot, right? But that for 365 days equals $100,000. Am I going to make $274 a day? I don't know, but there'll be some days, maybe I make $500. So that's 2 days. Maybe there's some days I make $1,000. Who knows, right? So that's why it's on average. I kind of write in shorthand, right? So it's not like full complete sentences. So I need to earn an average of $274 per day. I need to monetize. Girl, I need to be monetized on social media. And the way I'm going to do that is my failure to act, like being consistent in my posting and doing things like that. I need to work on sponsorships and partnerships. I need to increase my clients. I need to increase my sales of my products. These are things that I know that I need to do. And as I begin to do the work, more and more visions or more and more ideas are popping into my head on how I need to reach that number. Okay, so that's my first goal, increase my income by $100,000 plus, because I'm not going to limit myself. When I do that, next is my savings goal. So I need to save $22,000 plus. What's my why? I need to meet my current family needs for my short and long-term goals. So we talked about number one, that I need to earn more because I need to start building a solid foundation on my generational wealth plan. And then I can do that by saving the $22,000 plus. Where did I get $22,000 from? Girl, we did the work. We did the work right here in my sinking funds. Look at my total, $21,733. Okay, that's my minimum because there's other things I want to save for, like my retirement, my Roth, all those other things. So that's why I said the minimum. But this is why I want to do the work. So I had a number in my mind as to what I needed to get to. Okay, and that's my short and long-term goals. What is my roadblock? Shopping, girl. I tend to focus on wants versus needs. That's a real honest answer. I think there has to be a balance, and I believe that even in 2024 that I've overstepped that balance, that boundary. I don't want to, my husband and I didn't work a combined of 52 years not to enjoy the money that we bring in. But if now that my goal is plain and I know what my focus is, I need to be more methodical about what I spend my money on. So let's say for shopping, I need to clean up my closet and declutter my closet. So that way, like all the fashion girlies say, I need to build a capsule wardrobe. I need to know what I'm missing. There's some pieces that I know that I'm missing, but I don't need to just buy things because they're on sale. Because that's one of my Achilles heel. Like, I'm always gonna find a deal, girl, but I don't need to buy it just because it's a deal. So I need to declutter, organize my space better. So all of these little steps will help me to alleviate my excessive shopping. And again, it's not excessive, but excessive to me because I have. So what am I gonna do? I need to stick to my monthly savings goal. What else do I need to do? I need to earn additional income. I need to reduce unnecessary spending. All right, girl. I had some misspellings up here that I just had to fix because I had a brain fart. I was like, what in the... I was rereading my stuff. Okay. So I need to reduce unnecessary spending. Okay? So that's goal number 2. Let's head over to the next page. Okay, my next goal is debt payoff. Pay off. I'm gonna leave that number blank. I don't know what that number is yet. Okay, so pay off whatever. So once I do that, then I'll figure that out. My why, I need to pay off whatever that number is. What's my why? I need to free up funds to live a life we deserve while planning for the future. Going back to my other goal, my income goal, is that building the foundation for generational wealth. So the more money that I'm paying towards that is slowing me down from my overall goal. Okay. Action steps. What are my roadblocks? Like I said, income, and spending habits. What are some of the steps I need to do? I need to prioritize paying off debt. I need to make additional payments weekly. How do I do that weekly? With my cash envelope system. So if you're new here, I use cash, the stuffing method. So I use cash for groceries and all of the things. You haven't seen me do that this month because I've just been extremely busy and, you know, just preparing for 2025. But in January, I will get back to that. So let's just say I budget $20 for coffee and I only spend $10, then that other $10 needs to go to debt or some to saving or something like that, okay? So weekly is something I can do. I just need to be more persistent with it. And then I'm also gonna do the snowball method, okay? So the snowball method, there's 2 different ways you can tackle your debt. I'm saying 2, but I have 4 fingers up. 2 different ways you can tackle your debt. The snowball method is when you are tackling your debt by eliminating the debt with the smallest amount of, the smallest balance. So if I have 3 credit cards, one is $500, one is $750, one is $1,000, I will put all my resources to knocking out that $500 debt. Then I'll roll over. So everything that I was putting towards that $500, once that $500 debt is paid, now I'm gonna put everything towards that $750. Once that $750 is paid, I'm gonna use all that same energy and tackle the $1,000 debt. It's a mindset thing just to see your debt being knocked out. And so that's how the snowball method works. The avalanche method is to tackle the debt with the highest interest payment, which also makes sense because the debt that has the highest interest payment, you are eventually going to be paying more in interest than you would something with the lower interest rate. So you can do that method as well. Most people use the snowball method just because they like to see the bills, you know, getting knocked out. So but I like the snowball method. That's what I'm currently doing right now in December. This is why I don't want to write my debt down yet, because I'm just trying to see how much debt I can knock out this month before I start the new year. So, or the balances of any of my larger debts. So again, I'll share that with you in the new year. So that's my goal for the debt payoff. Okay, next is my travel plans, my travel goal. Now, travel goes, for me, I put it in my budget planner because how do I travel, right? Income. I need money to do so. My goal is just to travel more. I mean, that's what it comes down to. We love traveling. I love to give my kids those experiences. Right? We just love to be outside and experience different things. What's my why? Exactly that. Okay, my why is spending time with loved ones, creating memories. What are my roadblocks? Sometimes it's the price, my budget. Maybe sometimes I can't afford it, right? So what are we gonna do? We're gonna plan as far as in advance as we can. And we're gonna look for travel deals. And I'm also going to prioritize my travel plans. What does that mean? I can't do everything right now. So I need to figure out what are the biggest travel plans for the year. So spring break, fall break, summer break. Okay, those are the priorities. What are some nice to have, some nice trips to have? The holiday, I think I might have mentioned in a previous video. So right now, during the holiday season, my kids have even realized themselves that they have everything they possibly need. Like, it was really challenging in a good way to get my kids something for Christmas. I know that's not what Christmas is about, but I still want my kids to have something to open. But they wanted a game. My oldest son wanted some clothes. That's really basic stuff, which is great. So that was really an eye-opener for my husband and I. Like, look, we don't need to be here for Christmas, meaning that we don't have to sit around a tree and open gifts, because they realize and they appreciate everything they have, and that they are like us, meaning that they would rather have an experience than open a sweater, right? So I need to prioritize traveling for the holiday next year. And then there's other little things, like my husband and I like to go to the F1 race in Las Vegas in November. Is that a priority? I don't know. So when it comes to my budget and traveling, when it gets down to the nitty gritty, if we can't do everything, I need to prioritize what is important for my husband and I to have our own things going on, but what's the priority for the family. So that is my annual goals for my travel plans. Okay, I think I have the next goal is my home. And this is, I've already titled it. It's, okay, so I'm launching Operation House into a Home this year. So please be on the lookout for content about my house. We love our home. We built our home in 2019, so we've been here 5 years. And now that we've lived in it for some time now, there's some things I need to do to make it more cozy and more warm. Our home, we do have an open floor plan. Our home is large. Now that we're finishing the basement, it'll be over 5,000 square feet. So I just need to make this home cozy and do some things. A lot of the stuff that we have in 2019, I don't know if I still love those furniture pieces, but I don't want to go out and buy new things. So I'm really just evolving our home to match our lifestyle now. When we moved here, the twins were 6. Now they're going to be 11 in a few months. You know, I have a teenager. So now my mother-in-law lives with me, who, when we first moved here, that was not the case for her to live with us in this house. So again, a lot has shifted since we purchased the home, and I just want to make some changes, even if it's painting some of the rooms or whatever. But so I'm really focused on that this year. My why? What is my why, girl? My why is because I love my home. And I just wanted to feel that way. My roadblocks is me not completing projects. Girl, I have so many unfinished projects in this home that my first swoop around the block as far as Operation House into a Home is going to be to finish some of these unfinished projects. And like I said, I will be bringing you guys along for the journey with that. So what are my action steps? Complete projects. I need to budget accordingly. What does that mean? I don't have a sinking fund or savings challenge for my house right now. You saw my sinking fund set up. You know my focus is to pay off debt. So anything that I need to do, I need to make sure that it's within the budget. I'm gonna have to be budgeting this into my monthly budgets and finding money to do the things I want to do. It's a lot of little things. I don't have major stuff going on with the exception of my basement, but everything is small things like window treatment and painting a wall, right? Maybe changing the pillows on the couch. So it's a bunch of little things that would have a big impact on Operation House into a Home. So complete projects and plan accordingly as well. What does that mean? I need to have a plan, and you'll see this also in the future. Okay, in the first quarter, what do I want to do? I need to break down this Operation House into a Home quarterly or weekends or whatever the case is. I need to have a legit plan. Girl, I even have this planner that I bought from Erin Condren probably a few months ago. I don't know if I ever showed you guys the unboxing of this, but this is all about organizing your home and doing all of the things. Girl, I have this book. You see, it's empty. So me and this book, we gonna go together real bad here in January. So be on the lookout to see this book, this planner, as I'm planning, you know, in my Operation House to Home. Okay. And my final goal is investing. My why? Oh, what's my goal? My goal is to investment. I'm preparing for retirement and my generational wealth plan. Like earning $100,000 this year is not just me selling budget workbooks every day, which it could be, right? But once that money is earned, I need to now put it in a vehicle where it's going to earn more money for me. So that's where the investment piece comes in. And I am 40, girl, how old am I? 43. My husband he'll be 52 So, I mean, we're not old, but we're not young either, girl. So planning for retirement is a real thing. And my why is my family's financial future, and senior living. What does that mean? You know, I ask my clients this all the time. What does it look like for you when you get older? I'm not talking about old like 50. I'm talking about old like 80, 90. God willing, you make it and I make it that long. Do you want to live with your kids? Do you want to live in a senior citizen home? Do you want to have your home paid off in full and someone comes to your house and give you care? Like, those are all real questions. Those are things that we can plan for now and back our way into that. So for my husband and I, we said we want to live in our home and have someone come and care for us. So what is that going to look like? You know, are we going to have a mortgage? How much does it cost for someone to come and take care of us? Like, we made a decision that we don't want to put that burden on our kids. I'm not planning for us to live with our kids, and I'm not planning for my kids to live with me. If that's something that we decide as a family that we want to do, then that's okay. But I want to know that we planned, that we did everything that we could to be independent as long as we could. Because we just don't want that for our senior stages of life. And how do we do that? Start investing and planning. So what are the roadblocks? There are none. I gotta just do it. One thing I gotta do is I gotta establish a real retirement plan. I mean, we have savings and all those things, but I need like a real retirement plan, like having a power of attorney, like all of these things in place should anything happen to my husband or I, even before we retire. Just a whole retirement plan, what that looks like. And in the meantime, I just need to do auto payments. Now, whatever vehicle we set up, meaning if I do a individual retirement plan, investment retirement plan, whatever kind of retirement plan I do, I just do that on auto and just have that money going out. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to stuffer it. I don't want anything to disrupt the flow of whatever it is we come up with. So I need to put that on auto payments. Okay. And we need to define our number. What does defining our number mean? Okay, so now that we've decided we want to live on our own, we want to have someone come in and take care of us, what does that number look like? So now I need to research, like, what is on average now that a home care provider costs? You know, what is our insurance going to cover? Like, all of those things. All that is work. This is not something I'm going to finish in the first 90 days. Maybe, maybe not. But these are the things I need to do, the steps I need to take. Okay? So I know my goals might have been a little deep. But they're my goals and they're real goals. And I'm at that age now where I need to be as specific as possible when it comes to my goals. Like me just saying, I want to save $10,000. Like for me, that's not good enough. I need to know, why do I need to save $10,000? Okay, why do we need to plan this trip? Why does this need to happen? Because when my why is clear, I'm going to be more inclined to make sure that happens. Okay. The next part is our annual overview. So what I use this page for is just to identify major things that are happening in these particular months. Okay, so now we can get to a little more fun and lighthearted part of the session. Girl, the session, like I'm over here teaching y'all something. Okay, let me get my thingamajiggy here. Okay, so what do I have going on in December? December. January. As of right now, I know I'm going to DC and we have a Girl Scouts trip. So right now we're going to DC and we're going to Savannah for my daughter's Girl Scout. She's in 5th grade. So I believe those of you who have Girl Scouts or had Girl Scouts, let me know. But now is the time we get to go to the Girl Scout headquarters think my daughter's looking forward to that. And then after this, like after this year, she's done with Girl Scout. Okay, for February, my HOA dues are due. That's $900, girl. And it's President's Day weekend. Now, I typically wouldn't always put the holidays in, but that's gonna be for a couple days. So that means I just need to be mindful that I need to budget. Maybe my groceries need to be a little higher, or we need to take a quick little getaway. I don't know, but my kids will be home. So anytime my kids are home, girl, I need to ring the alarm. Okay, for March, we're going to Colorado. One of my good girlfriends is retiring from the military, so we want to go there for that. And then it's spring break, okay? Then in April, so April is the twins' birthday, it's Mike's birthday, and it's camp registration. Camp fills up really, really quickly around here, especially like the ones that are a little less expensive. So I gotta be ready like April 1, like girl. So that's why that's one of my sinking funds. Okay, in May, my twins are graduating, girl, and end of school. For June, right now, is when I would like to do our summer vacation. This is the one benefit of living in the South. Well, there's several benefits of living in the South, but because the majority of people like on the East Coast get out of school the end of June, since school ends for us Memorial Day weekend, there's like this window that you can still get some good deals before the masses get out, like at the end of June. So I want to travel between the end of June and the first week of June for our summer vacation. Plus my son plays football, so they'll have practice in the summer. So just getting like our summer vacation out of the way early as possible will help, limit the cost and get out the way before like the masses start rolling it. Okay, for July, the only thing I have right now is Essence Festival. Girl, and I'm writing this down as one of my manifestations. I really would like to have a booth there and sell my products there. So we'll see. August is school opens, and this will be my 14th wedding anniversary. Okay. September is my mom's birthday and fall break. October is Mason's birthday and my birthday. So November is F1 race my husband and I like to go to in Las Vegas. And December is our holiday trip that I have yet to plan or even figure out. But I'm gonna write it down. This is my annual overview. So once you get this book, you can do whatever you want to do here. I just like to highlight big and major important things as a reference. So when I'm doing my monthly budget, I can just like, oh yeah, this is happening, and this is happening. Okay, now this page should be a fun page. This is just a blank page. I decided to do this page as my wish list because girl, I have big goals, but I still want some stuff. There's still some things that, your girl want to do. Let me see, how did I create these stickers? Okay. I didn't print these stickers in the best. I didn't attach it, is what it looks like I didn't do. Don't mess this up. Girl. Man, even down to the W is like separated. All right, give me a second. Let me get these letters down. Okay, it's a little wonky, but it's good enough. Okay, so girl, I got my sticker book still sitting here on my desk just waiting to be used. And I should have made stickers for the categories that I want, but let me see if I can find something here that's equivalent, because girl, I try not to write. You just seen all that writing I did, so you don't want to see me write either. So I was flipping through the book to try to make it easier, and I found my stickers, girl. And I have my list over here to the side. So this is my big money energy, and I just want to put this right here in the middle. Watch me manifest everything I want. So now let's get to it. Girl, I'm so mad. For the past 1 second for you, but like 15 minutes for me, I've been looking for my stickers like this, the Black Girl Magic version. I didn't think it was that messy. So, all right, we shall proceed. All right, Diva, so I filled in the visualization. Girl, this wish list is going down on a diagonal, whatever. Okay, ooh, I just dropped the top. Okay, let's start. I kind of separated each of my wish list items, so it's like really a list. So let's start over here with handbags. So I need a few types of bags. I need a medium tote. And there's a couple options here. I just kind of show them to you right here to the side. So these are all luxury items. So there's a couple options that I like. So I just put some pictures here to the side. I also need a evening bag. Again, I'll show you some examples of what I'm looking for. I need a summer bag, okay? And I need a travel tote. So these are some things that I'm missing in my closet and my wardrobe, and these are the things I want to focus on getting off my wish list. For vacation, there's a couple things I would like to do. I would like to cruise for my hubby's birthday. I'll put cruise hubby. Okay, I would like to go to Dubai for my birthday. Oh yeah, the Super Bowl would be something that I would love to take the kids to if possible. And as far as travel, all of the other things I mentioned on my goals, I can plan for that, but these are like my Dubai is really gonna be expensive. Super Bowl, I don't know the likelihood of that. So these are on my wish list. You know, that'd be so awesome if these could come through. Let's go right here to the self-care. This is, you know, beautiful woman here getting some self-care. So I want to go to a spa retreat quarterly. So I would love to get a massage every month. That's something I'm shooting for, but I'm okay if I don't, if I know I can do this spa retreat quarterly. I want a day spa. I want to be able to go there for the whole day, go into the sauna, the whirlpool, the hot tub, get a service done. Like, I want to do that for myself every quarter. And I'm going to use this challenge for that spa retreat. 90 days, perfect, right? So every quarter, whatever I can save from this challenge, I'm going to use it for my spa retreat. And that's how I'm going to fund it. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, for my home, I told you we're turning Operation House into a home, but there's some things that I really, really want. I want a frame TV. 65-inch. Now, we were going to buy one when we first moved in, and the sales rep talked us out of it. And but now that we're redoing the basement, what I want to do is move my TV that I currently have in the living room to the basement, and then replace the one in my living room with the frame TV, because since, you know, more than likely everyone will be hanging out in the basement, then I want the frame TV to look like a picture, you know, when it's not in use. The other thing for my home, I'm gonna do my bedroom makeover. This is my home projects that I mentioned to you about. Like, I need to prioritize the things that need to get done. So I don't know where the bedroom makeover falls into that priority list, but that's something I would love to do for my home, okay? Shopping, this is gonna be like a running list. So for here, I just need some black pumps. Girl, not me going into Ross the day after I wrote those goals down and find a pair of black pumps. Now, these are not what I was looking for, but they're good enough for what I need right now, girl. You better write your goals down. Okay, and I want to be clear that all of these items on my wish list are luxury items. So they'll be a pretty penny. Okay, now this I saved for last because this is my luxury jewelry. This is just like fine jewelry, just the pieces I want to get that are pricey, and I specifically chose this sticker because there's a price tag attached to everything. So first I want a Cartier watch, and they vary. The ones that I want vary. So my budget is $4K to $7K. Now, girl, don't come for me. This is a wish list, all right? This is a wish list. Then on here, I do want to get a Rolex for my husband. He's been trying to get one for the longest. If you are familiar with the Rolex, it's almost like if you are into fashion or it just skims by you. It's almost, the Rolex game is just like what women go through to get like a Birkin bag from Hermes. Like they just put you through these hoops before you can buy a watch. And if you buy it secondhand, it's like almost sometimes twice the price than if you were to buy it directly from the store. But it's very difficult to buy one from the store. So I really want that for him this year, to get a Rolex. And I don't know, girl, I could be off with the price, but $10K I think is like the max he would spend on one, especially if he's getting directly from a retailer. Okay, next I want a Van Cleef bracelet. Now, these vary in price. We'll put 6K. I also like a Cartier love bracelet. These also vary in price. Okay, I would like a Tiffany wire O bracelet. I think these are 3K. Or a Tiffany lock bracelet. I don't know. I think they're 6K. I could be wrong about the numbers, but this is my max budget for like these items. I want the Tiffany hoop earrings. Tiffany is making a comeback, girl. I mean, she's ready here. I think these might be $2,700, but again, this is my budget, so anything lower than that is phenomenal. Then I think they're the link bracelets, the link earrings. Is there anything else? This, I gave this the longest because I feel like this would be like the longest. Okay. That is my wish list, girl. These are, if money was no object, if I work really hard and I treat myself, my hubby treats me, who knows how we're gonna get here. But I believe if you write the vision and make it plain, so I've written it down, girl. I've written it down. So now I just got to figure out, how to get to the end of the road. Okay, so we have a couple stickers here. I just want to throw in here as some encouragement. Like I said, I wanted some girls on this page, but I cannot find that book. So let me see what my oldies, the goodie girls are showing me. Okay. And when I find the other girls, I will plop something there. All right, Diva, one last thing, then I'll let you go. I'm not gonna fill it out today, but I wanted to show you because we'll be done with this planner. And this is just my 2025 vision. This is one more dot grid page in here. And I have this last big sticker that I created for this book. So this, I don't have to do with you today. I could do this off camera because you spent a lot of time with me today. But this is my, my vision board. I don't know why I did air quotes, but this will be my vision board. So I'll just get some images on here and put some things on here. Maybe I'll show you guys another time, but we don't have to do it together. Girl, I'm so glad I'm doing a flip through. How y'all let me flip through this and not put any stickers on here? You know, we're serious about our goals, but we want it to look pretty. Okay, so now let's finally go through the book, okay? So the financial goals, we have our annual goals: increase my income, savings, my debt payoff, travel, my operation home into a house into a home, investments. Okay, we went over my annual overview. These are all important things that are happening in throughout the year. Then we have my wish list, girl, because write it down. So back to the overspending and doing all the things. If it's not somewhere up in here, then I don't really need it. I would rather save my money and wait until I can buy something like this or buy something like this versus just spending money all the time because it's on sale. Okay, so you have 2 pages if you want to, create your own kind of vision board. That is what we did today, and I've already flipped through the budget trackers earlier in the video, so you guys remember what we did here. And yeah, girl, she's ready. She is ready. So the next time you probably see this book, we will be in January. Okay, setting up January's monthly budget and the monthly spreadsheet here of everything is undated, but you have the monthly tabs for those of you that decide to buy the planner, and filling everything in. My major expenses this month, which we've already identified on the annual overview, that I'm gonna be traveling to DC. My daughter and I, we're going to Savannah, and anything else that's due this month. And then we'll be setting up our paycheck breakdown, girl. And then remember, you have these 2 tabs, so it'll be very easy for me to move this from week to week. So this will be the budget tab is for the week I'm actually budgeting in. And the expense tab takes me straight to the expense trackers so I can start jotting down my expenses, girl. Oh, I'm so ready to move in. We moved in. I'm so ready to start this journey. So it's not too late if you still want to order the Budget Savvy Planner. I make each of these planners by hand. I try to take my time with it, and I hope that you guys enjoy the planner, and I hope you enjoyed the budgeting series. So the next series is the planning series. I look forward to showing you guys all my planner setups that I plan on using in 2025. So if you haven't subscribed and you want to see my planner series, I would love for you to subscribe. And I will create a playlist for the Budget Savvy Planner setup, because I did a lot of setup parts of this planner. And even if you don't use my planner, budgeting categories, sinking funds, those are all things that you can use in whatever system that you're using in 2025. So I'll be sure to create a budgeting playlist for you guys, the Budget Planner Setup playlist. So like always, I'll see you in the next one. Later.